We're on.
Hello, everybody out there in television land?
No.
Computer land?
The internets.
The interwebs?
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, folks.
Hey,
How are
folks.
you? Welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of Low Expectations.
Also known as Episode 46, Where We Really Find Our Voice.
Oh, wait. We have a subtitle?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
That's what I was trying to explain to you, but you were just like, why don't you like Season 2?
I did.
Like, I do, but it has to be, we have to hit Episode 46.
I said it in my Mr. Crab voice, too.
We had to hit Episode 46, because if we don't hit 46, we're not going to find our voice.
Well, thank goodness it all worked out.
Yes. If you didn't know, that's a total nerd joke. So if you don't get it, sorry, you're just not nerdy enough.
I am not nerdy enough. Not nearly nerdy enough. I will strive to up my nerdiness. Well, anyway, welcome. He's Tom, and I'm B. Welcome to tonight's episode, and thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, I cut my hair the other day. I'm getting pretty good at it.
Freshy haircut. Me too. So tonight's episode, while freshy haircut, I may write that down for a future episode.
Okay.
Today is old, new, borrowed, and blue.
Yeah. We weren't sure where to go. I'm like, man, let's just, like, that for some reason was in my head. Something old, something new, something borrowed, and something blue. So
I just thought you hated porters, which was my original idea.
Oh, did you have a porter idea out there? I don't have any porters.
Wait, 1 second.
I don't read a lot of what you type. Sorry. I miss porters, but I don't have a lot of porters.
The irony is, I in the message I sent you, I said, should we do an underappreciated and underrecognized style? And you just glossed right over it, didn't answer it, and it was.
I really love porters.
It was perfect.
I think porters are fantastic.
Well,
I would have to start collecting though.
I would say if we did a poll in our audience of the last 20 beers that you drank, how many were porters?
2, maybe 3 because of the holidays.
Not you, our audience.
That's what I mean. Probably 2 or 3 because of the holidays. No?
Yeah, less. I think porters are an underappreciated and underutilized style. But anyway, that's a topic for a different episode.
Yes. Speaking of an underappreciated and underloved style, which is slowly the last year been coming back, been getting more popular.
Where's he going with this?
The old beer that we're going to crack
he's
first,
jumping right into it. Okay,
is a barley wine.
He pulled a bait and switch, folks. He set me up. He sent me a picture. See, I actually respond and look at things. He sent me a picture, and I didn't really pay close attention because I forgot to originally pick the right one the first time around. But then the second time around, he's like, that's not old. So I was like, all right. I looked back at the picture. I picked an old beer from the options he gave me, walked in tonight, and he's like, oh, yeah, we're not doing that.
Sorry. It was my last one, and if we drank it,
we are not worthy. He's got to save it for pew, pew, pew.
No, it's not for pew. It's the last one. We can't drink it. We'll get to it. Anyway, what I do have for the old category is a historically well-known cellarable beer. It's Sierra Nevada Bigfoot Ale, and it is really well known for being cellared. And even back in the day, all of there you go. The cap always has the year on the top, so you can quickly pick out what year this one was. So this is a 2013. It is, I think, the oldest beer that I own.
How about that?
Yep.
I have a funny story about this particular beer, but I can be quiet while you open and pour if you'd like me to.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we pour and then tell it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't see any sediment down there. I'm just making sure I get all that good stuff, though, if it is down there.
Do you have a weapon you prefer to this?
No, I wanted you to pick the weapon tonight. There's so many.
A lot.
Yeah.
We've used that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a second. Who's that?
That's Will Ralston.
Ooh. I think we used the Bloody Chainsaw too, haven't we?
We've used them all.
I don't think we've used this one.
Oh yeah, we've used Will quite a bit. Okay. So tonight we will be opening with the Will Ralston tentacle opener.
Yes, Rags, I apologize. I played the game before he switched the beer. So, one of the GIF guesses, the GIF or the GIF?
GIF.
the Jif guesses was correct. And after in the lull between the second and third beer, I will announce the winner.
Yeah.
I will announce the winner.
We're giving it to the person who guessed the Jif properly, not the beer that I switched up.
Yeah. Bait and switch.
That's all.
Bait and switch.
All right, here we go. I'm guessing very low carbonation, but let's see what we get here.
There's a
More
little
than I
bit.
thought. We got a little bit coming up.
I can see some off-gassing going on.
Yeah, I see. Looking at the cap, because this is a 2013, I don't see anything bad on the cap.
There's no residue?
Nope, nothing bad.
Was this stored upright or on its side?
This was stored upright the whole time that I've owned it. There's a picture on the cap, but there's nothing bad. Okay, so let's take a look here. Give this 2013 Sierra Nevada Barleywine a pour. Oh, and tonight I'm drinking out of one of my favorites, my Sippin' Proper One-Eyed Willie glass. It's a great, beautiful glass. Here we go. Let's see. The color is just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful color. Look at that. Not much lacing.
Nice head.
Not bad, yeah. Just in general. Oh, there
Actually,
we go. I got a little lacing off the sides
I think
there.
my head's better than your head.
Not bad. Well, nickname in high school.
That's a long one. It's hard to fit on a bumper sticker.
It smells like an aged barley wine. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it smells. It has that smell.
There's
that
caramel. There's booze. There's like
yeah.
like raisins and dark fruits and all that stuff.
Yeah, and this is a 9.6%, and the 2013 on UnTappd is a 3.84. So, and we decided to start sharing the UnTappd info instead of the brewery info, so that you could get a better idea of the beer and the description of it, and you could quickly grab a shot of it if you needed to, instead of just the brewery info. So there you go. That is the info for 2013 Bigfoot. 31,000 check-ins.
Some little bit of molasses there.
Bittersweet malt and heaps of aggressive whole corn Pacific Northwest hops. The hops are gone. It's molassesy. It's
But it's not syrupy. It's light.
no. There's more bitterness than I want. I'm getting a lot of bitterness at the back end there. Not bad.
And it's very, very... I'm going to say it's on the lighter bodied side of medium to light bodied. It's super light. I wasn't expecting this mouthfeel.
Do you think that's with age?
It's been my experience that age kind of intensifies flavor sometimes.
I mean, they say this ages like a fine wine. This is a unique taste. There's a quite a bitterness to it that I'm not.
I don't dislike it.
I don't dislike it, not at all.
Although it's the very last flavor I'm left with, or flavor profile I'm left with, is astringency in my mouth.
Yes.
But it makes you want to keep going back in for another sip. So there's that. I have a funny Bigfoot story.
Okay.
Middle of summer, Lansdale Beer Festival, Jack and I going in, VIP, walk in, right to the VIP section where the bottles are. The volunteer jumps right out at me and goes, it's like 95 degrees. Want some barley wine? My first pour of the beer fest. I'm like, don't think I do. And they're like, you gotta try this barley wine. And boom, it was Bigfoot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I drank it. I'm glad I kept it for that long. It's really nice.
It was interesting.
Yes, it was interesting. That was a fun experience. If you have something like that, or if you ever get the chance to, you should try it. It's unique. It's not something I could drink a lot of. It's a powerful taste.
I tend to overlook barley wines in general. I tend to not buy them. I tend to not order them.
The new age of barley wines
Is upon us.
is upon us, and it is really good. Newer brewers are using newer, different techniques with barley wines, and they are quite nice. So don't turn away any newer barley wines. You should definitely give them a shot.
Interesting. So it's interesting that you said that too, because, you know, I was just kind of farting around over there and before the show, and I was reading this article on 6 beer industry trends for 2022. And I thought I'd run, you know, just real quick, a couple of these by you, just to think what you think. Okay. The first one, facing climate changes, hops and yeasts are going to go high-tech.
Cryo. Extracts.
Concentrated liquid products.
Extracts.
Synthesized ingredients. There's a new strain coming out called Cosmic Punch.
Sounds good.
Genetically engineered yeasts.
Yeah, Cosmic Punch. I think I had that at a Dead show one time.
I thought that was Nate's nickname in high school. So, moving away from
traditional hops
and yeast and going with more stuff grown in the lab. Quick thoughts. Give me like a sentence or two.
I'm all for trying it. I'm not saying no, but we'll see. It's got to be good. It can't be subpar. I don't want to know that I'm eating a burger made out of beans. So I don't want.
Don't tell you it's beans as long as it tastes like a burger.
Right.
Okay.
I don't want my beer to taste subpar because of these new trends.
Mike is using English, but I don't really understand those words. Split Thy Skull is a Barleywine event at Sugar Moms? What's Sugar Moms?
I don't know Sugar Moms.
Mike, what's Sugar Moms?
Sugar Moms. Yeah.
And
I've never been. You're afraid of barley
wines. Well, because look in the camera, look at him, and then look at me. He's 3 of me. So barley wines are like usually double-digit percentages.
Usually,
I would make it like 45 minutes at a barley wine festival.
Yeah,
and then I'd be laying next to Medic on the floor.
Yeah, I don't even think I'd like a barley wine festival, because I'll start good with a couple sips, sip here, sip there, and then it'll be like, oh, that one's good, fill her up. Yeah, fill her up. Yeah, that's good. I can handle it. And then an hour later, I don't know I'm at a barley wine festival. Or
I go with you. I go with Mike, who's also a huge individual, and Craig, because that's who he always pals around with. And I'm like, oh, I got to keep. Yeah, we're drinking. Oh, wait a second. They both all 3 of them outweigh me times 3.
I will say at Pastry Town, for the first more than half of the entire event, I was like, no, little tiny bit, and that worked out really well for me. And then by the end, I was like, all right, well, I've tried a bunch. Now I'm going to go back and try and get larger.
I'm going to go drink my favorite.
Yeah, that's what I did. And that was fun. So, used to be a beer bar in Philly. Oh.
Never heard of it.
No. Well, maybe that's why. It's gone now.
Too many barley wine events.
Yeah, barley wine back in the day, they were a little harsh.
Okay.
But barley wines now, you should definitely give them a shot.
I'm still on the fence.
Don't be afraid.
All right, something old in the books. Let's rate that as interesting.
That was interesting. Super fun experience that you should try. I don't want to drink a ton of them, but you should definitely try it. That was neat.
I think it's time to move on to something new.
All right, let's go to something new. The something new that we are having today is made in a collaboration with Equilibrium and another one of my favorite breweries, Southern Grist. So this is an EQ Southern Grist collab. It's a double IPA coming in at 8.5% ABV. It is called Control Loops. And it's going to be delicious. It's fresh. Picked it up this weekend when I was at Equilibrium for their Swiss Bliss Day, or I'm sorry, they called it Day of Bliss. Day of Bliss.
Were people actually there?
It was pretty packed.
Hate that place.
It was pretty packed.
Not a fan. Not a fan.
The one time that we took B,
this share is amazing. You got to come to this place. We got to get up at 7:30 in the morning to get there.
We were the only 5 people. We got there at 8 o'clock.
It was us and the crickets.
Yeah. We got there at 8 o'clock on Saturday, and we were the 48th person in line. And then the line just kept going after that. And within the half hour, it grew another 48 people. It was insane.
I believe all those pictures were photoshopped.
We did get to try that greasy place though for lunch.
Oh, the greasy place. He called Holy Dog the greasy place.
Wait,
oh my
It was a
god.
big
He was
giant
there?
plume of grease smoke.
he was there?
He's been there before. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Holy Dog is an absolutely amazing place to go. You have to go to
I
Holy Dog.
will side with Tom on this one. Holy Dog is amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing.
We went in there. They have a secret menu that he doesn't post.
Sliders.
And on Saturdays, it's
Sliders.
slider day. So if you go in and ask for sliders, he'll make you sliders. We added up. We're like, he hates it when you order like 2 at a time or 4 at a time or whatever. So the whole group were like, all right, you want this many? How many you want? How many? We went in. We're like, first we need 24 sliders. And he right away he was like, you sons of bitches. Like he was. And if you ever met Cheeto from Holy Dog, he's just like. He's a super nice, awesome guy, but you can all like if you do something he's not happy with, he will let you know.
He has a little bit of soup Nazi in him.
Yes, yes, and he can because the place is so tiny and the line is so long, and it's just a great place.
Except the day I was there, there was no one. There's no one there.
Holy Dog, definitely go to Holy Dog when you're in Middletown, New York. Look it up, and you will see pictures of Holy Dog. The pictures, it's way cleaner in the pictures. Those must have been 25 years ago. It's way cleaner than in the pictures.
You can definitely taste the building in the dogs.
In
a good way.
Yeah, if you stand still too long, your shoes will stay, and you will just walk right out of your shoes.
You do walk out of there with a film.
All right, let's open control loops.
I didn't hear a snap.
I didn't. It's a good fill. Okay.
I don't see any off gassing either.
All right. B just wants to not like this. He hasn't been happy with equilibrium lately.
I haven't.
So let's see how. Oh, it looks nice, straw colored and beautiful. I'm just gonna pour a little bit more because B's not gonna want it anyway. All right, there you go. Beautiful white cloudy head, just delicious looking. Oh, nice lacing on that guy. The color is just straw-tastic. All right. This is going to be really, really good.
I went a little bit aggressive on the pour just to kind of foam it up a little bit.
This smells to me like the original batch of straight out of the laboratory. Real juicy. I mean, you can smell that in there.
Dude, grapefruit for days. Grapefruit for days.
Ooh. That's nice. See, it is 2-row flaked oats, flaked wheat, Citra, Whirlpool, massive dry hops of Motueka, however you say that, Galaxy, and Strata. It pours a glowing yellow. I like that. Balanced bitterness is definitely right. There's a slight bitterness to it, but balanced with that sweetness.
I was hoping for more juiciness. I'm getting some kind of like grassy green.
Maybe
veggie.
lemon and lime wedges and tropical grass note finish.
It's really grassy.
Earthy
really
and dank.
grassy.
How about an earthy and dank
It's dank.
tropical
It's
grass
dank.
note finish?
It's
Yeah.
dank for sure.
Well described. I mean, they're not off on exactly what this is. I like it. That's nice.
I get some melon going on in there. Melon and grass are my two.
You know what this would be perfect for? I just finished mowing the lawn. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to drink this as a celebration.
I just cut the grass. Now I'll drink the grass.
That's it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's nice. That's a good one. Oh, that's nice. I'm happy with that. But you're not.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah?
I don't love it. I'm in the middle.
Okay. All right. You just want the third one. That's all he wants. Mm-hmm. He just wants the third one. Oh, is that the one you're dying for? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wasn't about to open up the barrel-aged version of that one.
I don't get the last imprint. I don't get the barrel-aged. I'm like a second-class citizen in this place.
Dude,
I know who he's going to save it for. I already know who he's saving it for.
I'm saving it for the whole group, you whiny little old man.
Until one of the group comes over here late night, all hammered.
He
and
has
like,
he has his own.
Like that ever stops you?
No, he has his own. He doesn't. No, it's for the group. It's for everyone to try. I'm not gonna drink it without our group of friends.
If I was rating this on UnTappd,
3.8.
I'm 100% on board with you. I was literally going to say 385.
Yeah, it's a solid beer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give it a 3.85. I give it a 3.8. It's a good beer. Not for every occasion, and I couldn't drink a 4-pack of it. It's just a little some of the flavor notes, which they don't lie about, they're definitely there. Those are those flavor notes. Some of them are not a few cans worth.
Like I said, melon and grass are the two dominant ones I pulled out of that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But in a good way.
Ready for trend number 2 for this year upcoming?
Oh, yes. Let's do 2 trends.
Okay. Craft lagers are going to target mainstream and health-conscious drinkers.
Already happening. Yep.
You're on board with that?
Oh, yeah. It's been happening.
A, you agree with it. B, you're looking forward to that.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, just look at the shelves in beer stores and look at every brewery. They always try and keep at least one lager on tap, if not multiples.
I feel like, I know we've talked about this a lot. I don't know how much we've talked about it on camera, but my shift in consciousness came the summer Imprint had the beer garden.
Yeah.
Where it was, I was outside every day, and it was so hot that I actually shifted away from drinking IPAs, which I've been a haze boy forever. But I shifted away from IPAs to the Crispies and the lagers.
As soon as Imprint had the ability, they were making they had at least one lager all the time. As soon as they had that ability, they were doing it because
Mexican lager, man.
Yeah, Imprint's always been about the lager. Oh look, we got another one. Yeah, baby. Buppa your Niba's here. Hey, Niba, you're on Niba. Woo!
I thought you banned Beppa.
What?
Didn't you ban Beppa?
Beppa wasn't the same. That's a different guy.
Beppa's a different guy?
No, we got another guy.
Oh, that
Russia loves us.
That wasn't Beppa last time?
Yeah, nope.
All right.
Wasn't Beppa. Hey, Beppa.
Adios.
Goodbye, Beppa.
Are you ready for the next trend?
Yeah.
Classic styles are going to make a craft beer comeback.
Like lagers?
Ambers, browns,
Yeah.
English pale ales, cream ales, milds.
Cream ales are coming back hard already. Cream ales are very popular. Cheap ingredients in great beer. And I would love if brown ales would make a hard comeback. One of my most favorite brown ales is Moderna from Cigar City.
Interesting.
Lovely, lovely beer. Used to buy that by the case.
Interesting.
Beautiful, beautiful beer. So I would love for some brown ales to come around. I like the flavors in brown ales.
Brown ale is the beer that I order at a brewery when I think that everything else is going to suck. I'm like, brown ale is like the least offensive beer that'll be on their menu.
You can't mess that up, right? Yeah.
Personally,
There's a lot of stuff coming here. Peppa's cousin is here. If it's brown, get down. I'm not sure exactly what that means,
I don't
though.
wanna know.
Yeah.
I'm good. I
don't need a descriptor or anything. It's good.
I was just going to blaze right by that. But I geek out on milds and pub ales and stuff like that. ESBs.
Yeah. I'm learning to appreciate the ESB.
I love ESBs. All right, those are the 2 trends I had for you, buddy. So we've what?
So do we address Rags' comment here right now, or is that going to come up later?
Let's do it. Go ahead.
Rags commented that he read something about non-alcoholic beers being a big thing upcoming this year. They have been upcoming for what, year or 2, maybe 3. They've been really, really coming up. The younger generation is trying to not drink as much alcohol, but still enjoy beers in the form they're supposed to be in. So there's companies like Athletic who are making... Athletic Brewing is a brewery dedicated only to brewing non-alcoholic beers, and they have a huge, huge market for it. You can buy them, have them shipped right to your house.
And if you're interested in this particular topic, you can look back through the Low X library to our non-alcoholic show Tom forced me to do last year.
Yeah, we did. When I got sick last year, we did a full non-alcoholic show. So we had, quite a few beers.
Bunch of Athletics. We had a Lagunitas Hop Water. We had...
Oh, that Hop Water. Oh, my gosh.
We had a Sam Adams, I think.
Yeah, there was a Sam Adams. If you look, there's a lot of good styles of beer that are being cloned or duplicated in the non-alcoholic versions.
That night, I didn't enjoy the Athletics that much, but there's a huge following. I see a lot of people drinking those beers.
Oh yeah, they're big. Yeah, you can even buy them. Like I go to my local beer distributor, and there's a whole section. There's at least 7 different athletics. There's a bunch of different non-alcoholics. But that hop water, oh my goodness! If you're a fan of hops,
it was good.
It's Lagunitas hoppy water, hoppy refresher, I think it was called. It's like a clear glass bottle, clear liquid inside, slight tinge of green. It was hoppy, beautiful, delicious, sparkling water.
It was refreshing.
Yeah, really
in a
good.
hoppy way.
Yeah, if you want to have something that reminds you of a really good hoppy beer with no alcohol, that would be my biggest vote.
Okay, 2 down, 2 to go. Before we move on,
Okay.
I'd like to congratulate. Apparently, we have a savant in the group who, based upon my crappy
It's time.
GIF that I stitched together, on the very first guest, Mike Adolf. I don't know how you did it. Did you hack into our systems? I don't know what's going on, but congratulations, Mike. We'll exchange the old PMs and figure out how I can get you a bottle of our delicious Jiggle Bells. I am so happy with how that... Go ahead.
It is drinking amazing right now. When you texted me that, I was like, that's funny you say that. I'm having one, and it's incredible right now.
It just reminds me so much of an Anchor Christmas Ale. That's how that's how I felt it was drinking. I had one on Sunday. My son grabbed 2 and took him back to college with him.
2?
Yeah.
College kids are going to appreciate that fine craft beer.
He kind of does. He kind of does.
Right. Yeah, they were quite nice. I was trying to save the bottles and like peel the labels off. Impossible. Those are not coming off. I was trying to say, cheap out and try and save $12 on a case of empty bottles, but no, that wasn't happening. Nope. Anyway,
I mean, I'm shocked that we were able to put something that good together.
it's me, baby. What are you talking about? It's me. You've got my exportees.
All right. Oh, there you go. He's got a hardwood pumpkin for you, Tom.
Oh, that rum barrel pumpkin, or that. Yeah, I remember that picture. Yes.
All right. So Mike, we'll stitch all that together, buddy. Congratulations, and stop hacking our systems.
I also found 2 barrel-aged pumpkins in my stout fridge that we forgot at some point somewhere.
Oh no. Does that mean we're gonna do 9 pumpkin shows this year?
We could do a whole nother.
I'm uploading the old shows to our podcast platform, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, oh, pumpkin episode. Oh, another pumpkin. Another pumpkin. We have like 5 pumpkin episodes we did.
We got it out of our system, and now we can do just like the new pumpkins.
And I don't even think I've uploaded Pumpkin Palooza yet.
Oh, all
right, so something old, interesting. Something new, I'm going to say solid. You're going to say...
I would give it a solid. I would also call that interesting.
Okay.
It was different. Definitely like you get those tropical grass flavors. It was neat. Some different flavors that I haven't experienced before.
All right. So now it's on to something borrowed.
Yes. And you're going to have to tell the story of the borrowed beer.
Well,
now when we say borrowed, we mean borrowed very loosely.
Yeah, very loosely. Tom borrowed
so from now on, if we're going to continue to do something old, something new, something borrowed, or even something blue, if we're going to continue like do a couple of these throughout the year, like maybe every 10 episodes or something, I'm going to make it a point when I'm at people's houses to steal beers from their houses. So
I think that's a great game.
Yeah, this was just a first idea, and I was like, all right, well, we have to be true to borrowed. It has to be something stolen. So this story happened a year ago now, almost 9 months.
I don't know what story you're talking about.
Spring. What?
What story are you talking about?
When you rode your bicycle to my house.
Oh, that story.
And stole the beer off of my porch while I was at the lake.
Tom always goes to the lake, and he always orders beer. And he always has beer on his porch.
It was a trade.
And his neighbors take care of him. So we were in the middle of the pandemic, I think, and you had gone up to the lake and were hibernating. Yeah. And, I was getting a little stir crazy being stuck in the house, and I thought to myself, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I hopped in my car, because we had the group chat going with all of our friends. You said it was your bike. Well, it was cold out. It was dramatic. I pedaled over here, and I scooped up his trade box and threw it on my back and drove home with it. And then took a picture of it and I posted it in our group chat.
You're like, don't worry, buddy. I'll save some for you. I never got one can. None. Like the whole entire trade.
They were
just disappeared.
IPAs. They would have gone bad.
So, we don't have those. They would have gone bad.
Right.
But it was a treehouse. It was a full box of treehouse
It was.
that was being sent.
It was.
And you drank my juice machines.
I did.
There were 2 juice machines
There
in there.
were.
He really cleaned me
Pretty
out
much a
good.
King Julius or two.
Yeah. It was a good box. And so in spirit of borrowed, this is from B. He brought back to my house a Treehouse Very Green. So that is the borrowed. But I promise you, from now on, every time I'm at someone's house, I'm going to sneakily, without permission, borrow a beer from their house so that we can use it on the show.
So gird your loins, lock up your doctors, and put mousetraps on your beer. Tom's coming over.
we will be borrowing from our friends.
That wasn't very snappy
Wasn't
either.
too much. Look at the fill, though. It is filled to the tippity top. All right. Okay, before I pour this, let me pull up that info for you, sir. Sorry, I did the wrong one here.
It's okay.
I'm still learning this new system where we're making up. There's your borrowed info, sir. While I get ready to pour this beautiful, very green beer from Treehouse. Ooh, it looks nice. The color is beautiful. A little hazier than the control loops. Let's see how we... Oh, beautiful white head. Very
So,
nice lacing up top.
Control loops had a tighter head. This one's a little bit looser, but this one's... Is it more pillowy or pillowy-er? I don't know what the... Oh, man. And the nose on this is just screams Treehouse. I love the Treehouse.
It does.
nose.
It definitely has a Treehouse smell. So this is an 8.3% double IPA. Australian and American hops. Pineapple. Pithy citrus. I don't know what pithy is.
So pithy is... have you ever had a recipe that calls for, like, lemon peel?
Yeah.
That's the pith. It's
The
kind of like
pith.
when you know that white part?
Oh, that's the pith?
That's the pith.
Okay. If I got too much of that, I'd be pithed off.
Don't get into a pithing contest with me. I like it.
It's okay.
I don't love it. I like it. Honestly, it's very similar in profile to the Control Loops to me. I get a lot of grassiness.
It is.
It's a bit more bitter though.
There's not a complexity of flavor to this. This is a little one-sided to me.
I know certain people, especially in our circle, that this is their favorite Treehouse beer, and I don't get it. I don't get any tropicality out of this. I don't get any juiciness out of this. I get grass and bitter.
And the description is straight Tropicana.
Nope.
No, not at all. I mean, are we drinking an old can? This isn't old, right?
No. It's like 3 weeks.
It should be perfect. Interesting. I'm going to have to say that I like the Control Loops just a touch better.
It's potato for me.
Yeah. I mean, I understand that too. It's all right.
No way is this a 4.59. No way. 3.7538.
That's hype.
Yep.
Yeah. That I would give, honestly, 0.9 of that is hype.
This, my friend, out of the entire box I got, was probably my least favorite so far. Some really good Treehouse beers came my way around Christmas time. Thank you, Medic.
I've had Very Green before, and
Was it better?
it was better. So I think this might just be an off batch.
Off batch?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Because this is definitely not the Very Green that I remember.
Okay.
And Very Green never blew me away, but not like this. Yeah. It's the bottom of my list tonight.
Something old, something new, something borrowed. So
Correct.
far, no home runs tonight.
None, no, but solid beers at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
There's gonna be a home run, folks.
All right.
Don't you worry. There's a guaranteed out of the park grand slam.
It's time for 2 more trends. Ready?
Do it. Do all the trends.
Do all the trends?
Do them.
All right.
We still have the other thing we got
So-
to do.
Seeking more sales outlets, breweries are going to launch more satellite tap rooms.
We've seen it happen like crazy around here. Pennsylvania, especially our area, that's exploding. Yeah.
So, margins are going to make up for lost distribution opportunities. Other half has 6 locations.
Well, now they have Philadelphia opening very soon.
Yeah.
They've got at least 3 in New York.
Asheville.
Philadelphia. Other half Asheville?
Yeah.
No way. Okay.
Charlotte.
Okay, wow. Okay, both becoming great beer towns.
Did you know Yuengling has a Tampa campus?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. When Yuengling moved to Florida, that's when Yuengling went the whole East Coast. Until then, you couldn't get it in Florida.
Hotel, concert pavilion, private dining, and interactive brewing museum. Wow.
For Yuengling.
Yeah.
Meh.
All right. Yeah, I know. Next trend. Supply chain snafus will spotlight domestic malts. I'm a big fan.
Oh, that's
I'm a big
cool.
fan.
I like local malts. Like when you're looking at like Deer House.
Deer Creek.
Deer Creek.
Yep.
Deer Creek, Deer House. Yeah, local malts are absolutely just as good as any other malt.
And the last trend. Brewing industry will finally tackle discrimination in workplace conditions.
No.
False advertising.
Yep. I'm sure there are breweries that tackle it every single day and make sure that they're on top of it.
As the last year has
But-
taught us, there's a lot that don't.
There's a lot that don't. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes, and I'm sure there's a lot that happens in many, many different male-dominated workplaces. So, I mean, that's a tough one. That's a hard one. I hope they do. I hope they can get a handle on it, but every 6 months or every 3 or 4 months, it seems like something else sad coming out about another brewery.
Treehouse, I love you. Literally, I love you. This was a miss.
It was. I agree. 103%.
Something old, something new, something borrowed. Now it's time for something blue. You're my boy, Blue. Look,
Blue.
I only said it once.
I wore blue. Low expectations for tonight.
Yeah, it looks good.
From the merch shop on Spreadshirt.
Oh, Travis. Sun's out, guns
Yeah.
out, buddy.
I also threw a tank top in there for summer.
Yeah,
Like the full tank. That's
yeah.
coming out too.
Did you? Can we get a mesh tank like Right Said Fred style?
I'll look, but I'm pretty sure that the manufacturer has better standards than that. But this one's fun. You can get like this particular blue. I think it's in like 15 different colors. Nice, soft.
They're
thin,
so comfy. They're
thin
shirts.
summery shirt.
Oh, so comfy, man.
I'm gonna admit to something right now.
I love when this happens. I almost spit out my water right there. I don't even know what he's going to talk about, but I love when it happens.
I had a great weekend this weekend. We started out early as we could Friday, like 3 or 4 o'clock Friday, because it was a snow day. So I got all the snow cleared, got everything set. Maddie K Lasers actually was ready to go before I was. So we got the car packed, got the dog in the car. Haley came with me. It was just me and Haley and a bunch of friends. Got up to the lake, got the place heated, the water running, everything was going great. We had a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Had like 4 pizzas, just had a great time. Wonderful beers. And the whole time I was wearing my 3/4 sleeve, the one I wore last time, the dumpster fire 3/4 sleeve. That thing was so comfortable. At first I was like, I don't like this 3/4 sleeve thing. I never had anything like this, and I'm picky about sleeves. I loved it. So then Saturday morning I woke up and I was like, it doesn't have any stains on it. It's still good. So I wore it all day Saturday. Then Sunday I showered and
With the
put
shirt on?
No, I
Okay.
showered and put on like clean sweatpants. And I was like, sure could go another day.
If it's not broke.
By the third day, when I got home, I was like, all right, it's time to wash this puppy.
Shirt got up and walked himself.
No, it was great. It was so comfortable. I was so happy with it. And I really ended up liking those, it's like a baseball shirt. They have that weird, like, tail on the bottom. Like that. I really enjoyed it. I liked the shirt. It was very comfortable. So I'm glad I have two.
Excellent.
Yeah, they sent me a second one by accident. So now I've got two. I actually could have switched them in and out. But
And what was that actual product called for those at home who might want to look it up?
it was the dumpster shirt.
You know, he'll put a link up.
3/4 sleeves.
He'll put a link up.
Yeah, it was like a baseball shirt, whatever.
Okay.
When you see it, it's like the 70s baseball shirt that they wore. That one.
Right.
I was real happy with that one. I was super comfortable.
All right. True confessions. You're my boy, Blue.
It's time. So, I order Equilibrium religiously, and I missed this order. Something happened at the time that it went up at 9 a.m. and I couldn't make it. So I missed the order of one of my favorite batches from last year. Batch number 1 of this was absolutely superb. It is the Peanut Butter Swiss Bliss, batch number 2. And
I'm a sucker for peanut butter stouts.
dude,
Sucker.
Last year they killed this. So it's by Equilibrium, and it's also a collab with Short Throw. Short Throw did. It would be a short throw across their brewery because they don't actually have one.
Oh, okay.
But Short Throw has amazing recipes and makes great beers. But I think they're still working on getting their own brewery up and running. They're more of like a gypsy brewer.
Gotcha.
So the original Swiss Bliss is chocolate almond coffee, almonds, and marshmallows. And then on top of that, they added a boatload of peanuts. So it's peanut butter really peanut Swiss Bliss. Yep. They describe it as a beautifully decadent peanut butter, hot chocolate, brownie stout laced with rich, nutty flavor and a magical finish. This one has magic in it. Like you added a melting marshmallow on top of a peanut butter cup. And they're not lying. It's like that.
I went to school with him.
Peanut butter cup or
Rich.
melting marshmallow? Oh.
Rich, nutty flavor?
Oh. Okay. I missed that. I was... They did this pour. You could get this, and you could get it in the barrel-aged version. In...
Pints?
No. In a taster, a nice sized taster, like a 5 ounce. So they put about 4 ounces of the beer in it, and then they dipped it in melted chocolate and rolled it in almonds in crushed almonds. Rimmed it with melted chocolate, hot fudge, and almonds, and then they took and put a marshmallow on top and toasted it with a little torch right on top. So you got this craziness. Like, it was way over the top. It was too much for me.
As a patron, that sounds amazing. As a bartender, I hate that idea.
They must have sold 500 of them.
Oh my God, yeah, they did.
I think they had one person just making them all. It was crazy. It was a really fun day. It was great ideas.
They were bruleeing marshmallows in your tasters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the line for Saturday was all for yes.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Can you pour the beer and then tell the story?
Okay.
He's killing me, Paul. You're killing me. This is the most amazing beer ever. Listen to me describe it.
Kid at Christmas here, man. I want to tell you about how I walked to school barefoot every day.
I waited in the line at Target for 7 hours.
Ooh, yeah. And as you would expect, very, very, very little head. Lots of thick, syrupy goodness.
God, this is like motor oil.
Oh, it's wonderful. And...
oh, my God. It's just freak coffee and peanut butter and coffee and peanut butter and chocolate and then coffee and then peanut butter and then peanut butter and then coffee and then chocolate's like, hey, I'm here too. Hey. Oh, my God. Well, look at that weird effect. Where did that come
Yeah, I don't
from?
know where that came from. I didn't get any of that. It's too gentle. That's the stuff. That's the stuff. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
really
sit
good.
here and put on this nice warm stout blanket.
I'll tell the story while you nap into that stout. It was the line was for, they had one barrel of about 200 bottles of the barrel aged version of this. So last year when they made this, which was incredible, they put one into a barrel. So the barrel aged version was one per person, and it ended up that there were not many. They didn't sell out of all 200. So some people were getting in line to get like another bottle because they weren't completely sold out. But they also had what I was talking about earlier. I had missed the boat on the regular non-barrel aged version of this year, and they had some. So I managed to grab a couple bottles because that's the only Swiss Bliss I missed out on this year was that one.
This one?
So I had a couple bottles.
So, question. I saw they had some on Nitro. Did they have this on Nitro?
Yeah.
Did you taste it?
Yeah.
Because
Tasted
I think
everything they had there.
I think this is amazing. I think the coffee is slightly, and I'm being nitpicky, slightly acidic. So on Nitro, smoothing that out, I think this would literally be a cloud of peanut butter and chocolate
Yeah,
and coffee.
and they do nitro right. They totally know their nitro.
So I think this on Nitro would be probably one of the most amazing experiences ever.
Well, Rags, looks like I got to save a bottle.
He has to come here.
I'm gonna
He must come
tell him
here.
when
He
I'm
must
gonna
come
crack
here.
that bottle, and he can leave his house and come have
He
some.
won't, but he can.
Yeah, I'll tell him when I'm gonna crack it. It's incredible. It really is good.
All right.
Yeah, Hop Douche loves a chocolate rim.
But a bump. Psh.
What was he talking about when he said more owners will have to stay at home and collect their checks? Beer owners? Oh, he's talking about tired hands.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yep,
yeah.
Yep.
Cheers on that one. I feel exactly the same
Oh,
way.
wait. Kabetna Pavrobuck's back.
Oh, it's a different guy. That's a different dude.
Yeah.
Vom Red. Ooh, guess what? Vom deleted.
Bye-bye. All right,
Should I put him in timeout, or should I just delete him?
Yeah, just delete him. We got no time for that.
Goodbye, Kabathana Parahuba.
So, question. Or not even question. Let's just do a little roll call. Something old, interesting. Something new. I said solid, you said solid and interesting. Something borrowed, disappointing.
Very much.
And something blue, home run, amazing.
Absolutely.
Great night tonight. Mike Adolph, congratulations. This is the time when we usually play a game, and we don't have anything prepared except I came up with something on the way over in the car.
Oh, this is the game you want to play.
Yeah.
But remember, we got to play this game quickly
I
because
know.
we do have
I
something
know.
prepared.
I only have three things for you. Three things.
There's more. There's more.
Yeah.
Don't.
Don't stay tuned. Something special coming up at the end of the show tonight.
So this is a new game. Go ahead. Explain your new game.
It's called Tom's Two Words. I throw a topic, an idea, or a concept at you, and you can only respond in 2 words. 2 words. 2 words. So, are you ready?
I guess.
Milk pours.
Bullshit.
Can I get a ruling, Nate? Is that 2 words?
It's one. There's no space.
Total bullshit.
Ooh, Tamapa Sibapoba's here too. Look at this. We are super popular tonight.
Russian hackers.
Yeah.
2 words.
Yeah. The Russians love us. Oh, so bullshit's not good enough?
I helped you. I said total bullshit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Can I, if I have to change it, it's
Yes.
going to be pretentious bullshit.
Okay. All right. Next topic. Karens.
embarrass me.
Student pickups.
Don't understand.
Last one. Mardi Gras.
Hell yeah.
All right, there we go, folks. You heard it here.
Can we go back for a second?
Yeah.
It's a student pickup.
When parents are coming and picking up their kids at the end of the day.
Oh, parent pickup. Ah,
parents
okay.
pick up students.
Gotcha. All right. I didn't know what that was. That's why I said I don't understand.
That's okay. Yeah, totally off the cuff. So tell the kids what's coming up next.
Oh, so we have a treat for you. I had a job to do, and I didn't do my job. So, yeah, I had a job to do, and this other job got in my way, and I got super busy. But I've been fired from that job as of today. So now I've got more time. Anyway, I had to orchestrate the firing, by the way. That was not just a random
We'll talk
firing.
about that next show. We'll talk about that next show. In fact, we may or may not have some media to accompany that.
That was a planned, how do I get fired from this job? And I did it. Anyway, you go to town, buddy. In the mix, light and sound, Nate came with us and filmed the entire Kringle Crawl. Hours of footage. And I wasn't quick enough for him. And he took all the footage, edited it all together, went through like 7, 8 different versions.
Oh, I thought you were talking about pounds of jerky.
No, probably that much too. Edited everything together, went through a bunch of different versions, changed things, made it better, and we have hit.
Oh, you forgot the important part. He kept asking us to watch it and give him feedback, and we never did.
No, I did. I watched.
No, we did. Don't.
I totally did. No, I gave good feedback. We also got feedback. We have friends in the movie industry, so we got feedback from them about what could be better.
You sent this to Ron Jeremy?
Yeah. Ron gave us, Ron and John, they all gave us their information.
Ron, John?
All their opinions. So this is like the best edit that in the mix.
Look,
it's beautiful.
It's amazing.
Really amazing.
It's amazing.
You're going to love it. You need to put aside how long is it?
About 12 minutes, 13 minutes.
Right now, 12 minutes. We're going to play it live for the first time ever. We're going to put it right through our stream here.
Talk about...
It will come up again as its own separate video, but you need to watch it now. And we're going to come back afterwards. We're not just leaving out with this.
Yeah, we'll pop back in. We'll talk about it just briefly, and we'll say goodbye.
Yeah, and we're going to turn our mics off so that we don't talk over the whole thing. Because there's parts where I'm going to want to talk, and I need to shut my mouth. Because
literally, talk about polishing a turd. He did an amazing job.
It really was. It's incredible. It's really fun to watch, and you're going to be sad. If you weren't there, you'll be sad you missed it.
All right, without further ado.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Much disappointment and low expectations, but today I think we're gonna have some fun. So if you want to take a look up at the camera and on 3, let's give it a big clap. 1, 2, 3. Cheers! Happy holidays, everybody. Thank you for coming out. And we're just getting started. Who was at the crawl today, which will be Travis. we basically brought you to hang out with us because you know this show is all about low expectations. So, here we go. This stop, we really want to reward and point out and acknowledge and celebrate that some of you just don't give a damn and you didn't put any effort into this. And I've never met this man before. I apologize for putting you on the spot, but this guy didn't give a damn. Come on up. What's your name, buddy? Michael. This is Michael. Hey, Michael's here. He has no idea what it is.
Heat miser and cold miser, or a low expectations glass. Low expectations glass.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Here, take that. No,
But he's not the only one. Hey, we have one more individual, and I know this guy. He could have dressed up, but he literally does not give a damn. David! Dave!
Dave!
Thank you for not giving a damn and dressing up today. This is your reward. Really? Yeah. Oh, I love expectations. Yeah, that's our Christmas movie.
That's it, newest members, man.
These glasses are cool. Got both of them. Merry Christmas! Thank you. Continue celebrating. Love the motivation, the innovation, the originality.
What's the squeaky sound, Clark?
And they do squeak. So,
you couldn't hear a dump truck driving through a nitroglycerin plant.
ladies and gentlemen, they have won a bottle of our Low Expectations collaboration Christmas and their choice of
a low expectations glass or the double color change, heat miser and snow miser.
You pick. Cheers, guys. We'll see you at the next stop.
Give the bartender what you gave him.
I'm not giving any cards.
Sitting at the bar checking out, and I went up and grabbed him. I was like, dude, nice jacket, join the crew. He's like, I was just visiting my cousin.
My cousin lives across the street.
Yeah, he says, I'm just visiting my cousin. I'm grabbing some beers, and I'm like, you look like you need to be part of the crawl. So I pulled him in and welcome back.
Right, so we have
Matt's winning a prize? Giving out a prize.
I didn't look like that with Splay. I don't think he was ready for that. I'm alright with that.
so Matt gets a prize. Oh, holy shit! So we have Matt. Would you like the Low Expectations glass, or would you like the Low Expectations Holiday Alt Beer?
We brewed this.
That you brewed yourself.
Wow.
Well, I gotta go for the beer.
You go for the beer?
I gotta go for the beer.
You get the Holiday Alt Beer. Welcome, Matt.
I gotta go for the beer. Why did I go with the beer?
There you go.
Cheers.
That's
Merry
something
Christmas.
special. Merry Christmas.
Special prizes for this stuff, Tom.
We chose the ho-ho-hoiest of costumes.
We did. Right? Yeah. We took a scientific poll.
So the ho-ho-hoiest of costumes goes to that lady right there with the wings. Bam! Come on up! Bam, do you want the holiday season all beer? Or do you want Low Expectations glass?
Oh my God! It's Really?
You are the ho-ho-hoiest.
I'm the ho-ho-hoiest. Don't you laugh, Missy. Like I'm offended.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
I'm pretty sure.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming out to the picnic crawl this year. We had a wonderful time, and we'll see you next year.
Next week, take a shot. Everybody say hello.
Never again.
Hey, wasn't that fantastic?
That was the best. I loved every second of it. It was amazing.
He actually did. He was laughing. He was laughing the whole time. Look,
I was commenting the whole
what
time.
an amazing day that was. If you would have said, how do you want this day to go, I would have drawn that up because we had such a great time. At its peak, 30 plus people rolling around with us.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, I made the mistake of telling Tom, hey, we should have some kind of way to play some music to let everybody know we're coming in and leaving. So Tom freaking brings this giant,
if that's what you want.
obnoxious anvil speaker. I'm carrying it around with me the whole time. Everybody knew where we were going. If you were there, thank you. Everybody in Phoenixville knew that we were there. If you weren't there, you missed it. But hey, guess what? We have another opportunity coming up.
Well, that will definitely be a tradition.
Yes, 1,000%.
That's going to be a tradition. And also, the next event coming up would be just under 2 months away, right?
Yeah, St. Patty's Day. So get ready to green up. We are in the works of planning something amazing right now. So buckle up and get ready.
Oh, boy.
It's going to be good.
Oh boy,
it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's just from what's being planned at the brewery is going to be incredible.
Yes, this will be one location with lots of shenanigans.
Yeah, lots of different shenanigans happening different times. With the brewery, then there'll be stuff with us. We'll be off to the side.
It's going to be good.
It's going to be fantastic. Huge day of green events.
So we're looking forward to that. We've kept you way too long tonight.
We have.
But we wanted to share that because In the Mix did an amazing job. And honestly,
it was awesome.
We when we do stuff, it's usually pretty crappy, and that was great. That was amazing. So we're really happy about that.
Yeah, as long as just don't expect it all the time.
Right.
Okay.
We apologize for raising expectations. We'll get back to lowering them again next week.
Honestly, all the people that attended, they're the ones that made it amazing.
They're the real heroes.
Yeah, I mean, it was super fun, and it was just an absolutely wonderful time. And you shouldn't miss it next year, and you should definitely mark your calendars for St. Patrick's.
So whatever that weekend is for St. Patrick's Day, put a big circle around it and draw a little dumpster on it because it's us.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for attending Season 2, Episode 1, also known as
Episode 46, where we find our voice.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and we will see you next week. Cheers.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for a wonderful year.